from the Department of Mental Health in the New Bedford office, and we're here at the Silver City Galleria for our Healthy Minds, Healthy Bodies event in collaboration with Taunton, New Bedford, and Fall River. And we're here to help provide information about mental health resources as well as health and wellness and fitness.
Every activity you go to and complete, you have them sign off on it, and then you come back here, we're going to give you raffle tickets, and you can win some prizes. The more you do, the more chances you have. Sound good? Yeah. Great. And on the back is a nice survey, if you don't mind. Outside, we have the Southcoast Wellness stand. We'll do some screening. You want to take one? Yeah, absolutely. Let me know. Free one. Let me know.
Down, fire. Going down, use the floor. Press up, fire. Down slow, fire.
Yeah, it makes it look so easy, doesn't it?
Okay, how y'all doing? I just want to begin by saying I'm Dr. David Weed. I'm a clinical psychologist. And I worked for the Department of Mental Health for 33 years.
There, I hope you can hear me better now. I just wanted to make a few remarks about the relationship between our minds and our bodies, things that we may not all be familiar with. Some of us have heard that when we are depressed, that one of the best things we can do is to get some exercise. And I have long prescribed that anyone with depression spend some time each day getting some mild exercise. Walking 10-15 minutes a day can make a huge difference in terms of lifting the symptoms of depression and can help with the medication that you might be taking. What people may be less knowledgeable about is the relationship between their diet and their mood or their symptoms of mental illness. Let me explain briefly that we have all been told for years to lower fat in our diet. That was thought to be helpful both in terms of weight loss and reducing some of the possible risk factors for heart disease. More recent research, however, has shown that fat is a necessary component of our diet, does not add to weight increase, and in fact can help with our brain function as well as improving our overall health. So one of the things that I have been recommending over the last 5 years is that people eat a diet that's healthy and includes more fat. Now, when people add fat and carbohydrates, they often end up gaining weight. So the whole story is that we really need to lower carbohydrates and increase fat at the same time. For many people, this can mean simply giving up things like bread, potatoes, rice, starchy vegetables. That's a good start and will often lower carbohydrates to a good level. However, if we don't increase the fat we eat, we don't get the further benefit. Fat is necessary to convey vitamins like vitamin D. So when we drink low-fat milk, it's not very helpful. We're losing the vitamins that we would otherwise get. So I recommend full-fat milk. I also suggest that a higher fat diet can help with symptoms both of depression and schizophrenia. There have been 2 recent research studies, one the SMILES trial in Australia that was just published in February of this year, looked at the benefits of a low-carb, high-fat diet for people who were suffering from mild to moderate depression. In fact, what that group found was that the low-fat, high-carb diet did not help their depression even on medication, whereas the low-carb, high-fat diet helped over half of the patients improve their symptoms of depression and lifted their mood. Now that may not be so surprising when we understand that conditions such as epilepsy respond very well to what is called a ketogenic diet. That is a diet that's very high in fat and very low in carbohydrates. That makes sense because our brain is made up mostly of fat, and if we're starving our brain of fat, we may be interfering with some of the electrical activity that helps keep us in a good mood and helps us think more clearly. Many people who have gone on low-carb, high-fat diets have discovered that the kind of brain fog that they experience on a high-carbohydrate diet disappears. They have more energy and they feel better. What we're recommending, given the studies that have been done, is that people lower carbohydrates to at least a moderate level. The typical diet in America has people eating anywhere from 200 to 300 grams of carbohydrates a day. If we lower our carbohydrate intake to 100 or even down to 50, we can experience some of the benefits of low-fat and low-carb, high-fat diets that include weight loss, because people will lose weight when they increase their fats and decrease their carbohydrates. Along with that benefit, you may also experience some improvement in mood. There have also been experiments that have looked at patients who are on high-fat, low-carb diets who have symptoms of psychosis, something that someone may experience with schizophrenia. There was an excellent study that was just done over a year ago that looked at the benefits of increasing fats and lowering carbohydrates and produced a reduction in symptoms of delusions and hallucinations. So the idea that our diet can affect our mental health has become clearer and clearer as we understand more about the benefits of lowering carbohydrates and increasing fats. If you'd like to know more about this, I would recommend a website called dietdoctor.com. It's one that I recommend to people all the time. It will give you a good amount of information about how to eat a high-fat, low-carb diet and get the benefits that I've been describing. So I just want to leave you with this thought that maybe some of the things that you thought about diet need to change, and that you may experience some benefits of having better health by increasing fats in your diet and lowering carbohydrates. It's been very nice talking with you, and I'll have a chance to talk with you a little bit more following this presentation.